Hello students, in this video we'll go with the starting points of the module 5th, that is dividend policy. So the dividend policy constructing of the different kind of a theoretical aspect. So one concept I'll make the short videos and I'll upload it in YouTube. So go with those things and concepts. If you found any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, so in the module 5, the first concept in your syllabi, it's regarding with the dividend policy. What exactly you mean by dividend, right? So a dividend is a share of a profits and retained earnings that a company pays out to its shareholders. When a company generates a profit and accumulates retained earnings, those earnings can be either reinvested in the business or paid out to shareholders as a dividend. The annual dividend per share divided by the share price is the dividend yield. That is, as you all know, that the profit portion, what we it's going to generated in a year, that will be distributed among the shareholders, and those retained earnings or certain profits, those will be distributed to the shareholders based on the proportionate. Okay, and here in order to find out with the annual dividend per share, that is how much the dividend yield been taken place in the particular year, in order to know it, the annual dividend per share divided by the share price is the dividend yield. That is annual dividend per share divided by the share price, then we will get the dividend yield in a year. Okay, dividend is the payment by a company to its shareholders out of its distributable profit. That is, dividend is one kind of a payment, or it's kind of one what we can call like perk or additional benefits, something like we can call this. So out of its distributable profit. In other words, dividend is paid to the shareholders out of the revenue profits earned by it in the ordinary course of business. That is, while doing the daily business activities, how much the revenue we are in the business it will be going to generate it. Based on that, the revenue profits will be going to distributed among the shareholders. Okay, it may be the preference or it may be the equity shareholders. Okay, so this is regarding the meaning of dividend. So next, let's move on to the how a dividend will works. Okay, that is how it can be determinable. Okay, let's see that. A dividend's value is determined on a per share basis and is to be paid equally to all shareholders of the same class. That is, a dividend's value is determined on a per share basis, means on a per share value. Say for example, it's there are 10,000 shares which are which costs a face value per share is rupees 10. Okay, one share multiplied by rupees 10 means 10 rupees. Okay, based on that, equally it is going to be distributed. Okay, the payment must be approved by the board of directors. That is, how much the revenue or how much the dividend proportionate we need to distribute to the shareholders, right? That may be the equity or that may be the preference shareholders, that it need to be signed or approved by the board of directors. Okay, so once the board of directors will give an approval, then only the dividend will be going to distribute it to the shareholders. Okay, when a dividend is declared, it will then be paid on a certain date. It's known as the payable date. Okay, so when the dividend will be declared, right? So at that date will be regarded as the payable date of dividend. Okay, so like this the dividend will be going to works. Okay, so ಈಗ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಏನು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಈಲ್ಡನ್ನು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಆ್ಯನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಶೇರ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಈಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಸೇ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಇಸ್ 6 rupees divided by share price 10 rupees. Okay, so 0.1 it's the dividend yield like this. Okay, and ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟಬಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನೇಟ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ದ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಹೌ ಅ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೇ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡನ್ನು. ಈಗ ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿದರೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಶೇರಿಗೆ ₹10. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ₹10 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈಗ 1 ಶೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ₹10. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಾನು 2 ಶೇರ್ನ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋಕೆ ಹೋದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 2 ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 2 shares. ಸೊ ಫೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇಸ್ 10. ಸೊ 10 multiplied by 2 in the sense ₹20. That ₹20 will be going to regarded as the dividend on the 2 shares those who have earned it in a year. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನು ಶೇರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡನ್ನು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸಿನ ಅಪ್ರೂವಲ್ಲು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಿಗೆ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಡೇಟನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಪೇಯಬಲ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಪೇಯಬಲ್ ಡೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಡಿವಿಡೆಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, so in this video just I have made you that is regarding with the meaning of dividend and how a dividend will be going to works out. Okay, in further videos I'll post certain videos on the dividend concept and certain the cost of capital, so misconceptions I left, right, that also I will be going to do. Okay.